Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Thursday edition of Rasaji Speaks. Hope we've had a great week. Don't forget today at 1 o'clock on PFL, Sister Lynette and me get to do one of our sessions today where you get to ask the Lama pretty much anything you want to, but especially about chapter 6 and in chapter 7. Money front door, money back door, but always spiritual. Title of today's lesson will be Cultivating a Giving Heart, the Importance of Generosity in Building Wealth. The first major pillar of the science of abundance handed down from Uncle Enoch to Boganathar, right? One of the principles after spending 100 years earth time with Abba, getting discourse by the different angels, especially the angels of prosperity, which, by the way, were the ones that gave me the name for prosperity of life. You heard it right. PFL came into being out of angels of prosperity. That's what they told me to call it. And so we named the company Prosperity for Life, LLC. Has their anointing on it. Give what you want. Give what you want. You want love? Give love. You want prosperity? Be generous. You want money? Give money. And you say, well, how can I give money when you seem to have such little of it? Well, according to Lama's theory, that is an actual symptom that says that you're off track to start with. And so by honoring the 5 to 9 pillars of the science of abundance, well, guess what? You are going to see things change. From time to time in yin and yang cycles, we do see things changing. Right now, we're in the peak of a yang cycle. So this is where giving takes on a feng shui meaning and things are blessed tenfold. But generosity vibrates with a higher frequency than charity. And most people don't understand the difference. Charity is what Jesus did when he fed the 5,000. There were actually 15,000. But generosity is teaching those people not how to eat for a day, but teach them how to fish so they eat for a lifetime. That's where COC and PFL are all about. That's generosity. And that kind of heart is real powerful. It's reinforced at the fourth level of the science of abundance. No matter what you're being paid for, always increase the value. Always increase the value. Again, we do that every month, every week, literally at COC. We record all our webinars. We don't change the price structure on the membership. And guess what? This week, you have more value for your dollar than you had before. We also give you tips. I told people to start buying gold and silver several years ago when gold was $1,800 an ounce. I started buying silver at $12 an ounce, if you can imagine, between $12 and $14. It's in the 30s now because it has an intrinsic value. Now, it won't always be the same, but it'll always be worth something. And normally, long term, it'll be worth more than any fiat dollar on the planet, right? And it's interesting to see where crypto is coming into being. It will be electronic. But you got to remember, crypto is all about storage capacity, just like AI. It takes a lot of energy, like AI, and it comes from the fire element, right? Like AI. It's part of the fire element, right? When you look at gold and precious metals and you look at the earth, they have a lot in common. What is in common for the most part is that there's only so much of that. God created that. Even my father, years ago, 50 years ago, buy land, son. God's only making so much of that. Well, to a certain extent, they can say that about gold mines until they do what? Until they find another gold mine, right? Bitcoin opened the day, but is it the only crypto? Will it be the only crypto one day to hit 500,000, $1 million? Who knows? Who knows? But the tips we give here at PFL are to further yourself into becoming like Solomon. I'm in Solomon's tomb right now, a picture of Solomon's tomb, right? He obviously liked precious metals. He obviously cornered the market at one time. Isn't it wild to think that we might right now have some gold in our possession that King Solomon had? You know what else was in the center of this tomb at one time? The Ark of the Covenant. A lot of people don't know that, but the Lamasery does. The Ark of the Covenant was right in that tomb for a long, long time. Do you know that they suspect that some of the gold that was laid at the foot, the birth of the Nativity that saved humanity, was some of the gold from this tomb? Isn't that righteous to think that maybe, just maybe, you might be working with gold that was in Solomon's tomb with the first covenant, was presented to Jesus at his birth, which represent the second covenant. Brothers and sisters, you might actually possess gold today that has covenant number 1 and covenant number 2. What kind of value is that? I don't know that we could even put a price on that. See, that's part of that intrinsic value that Lamaji talks about. Generosity, when you compare it to charity, is a frequency that you cannot put a price on it, because generosity continues until abundance. You can make a case that charity is good, but are we keeping people down by always offering charity? We could be raising them up and offering generosity. That's why when people invest with us, they know they're getting something incredible. They're getting a wisdom of a free webinar. That's right, it's still free every Thursday for over 2 years. And for over 2 years, people have been supporting us, knowing they'll get a decent return. But not only that, an acre, a right for an acre in a lamasery, that brothers and sisters will carry way more generosity vibration than even King Solomon ever even dreamt of. As we say in Tibet, Baraka Bashai, may the blessings be to you and to your wonderful family. And look forward to seeing you today at 1 o'clock with Sister Lynette, the hostess with the mostest, as we do Q&A with her and Lamaji and talk about the affiliate program and everything to do with chapter 6 and 7. Hope to see you there. Chime in on the comment section if it's your first time there. God bless you and God bless your family.